So it's got over exactly in 4 minutes. Many of you have been buying induction cooktops in the past couple of days. If you are new to cooking on induction, this video is for you. Here I'll be covering some basic aspects of induction cooktops and also cooking on induction. So here I'll be talking about an induction cooktop with a single cooking zone. So three main things required for an induction cooktop is power, space and the type of cookware. You need continuous power supply and 5 from 15 amp power socket. Let me elaborate this point. Some cooktops come with small size plug while some are provided with a bigger size plug. So whichever plug is provided, it is advisable to use it in a 5 from 15 amp socket. Coming to space, most of the induction cooktops have dimensions ranging between width 12 to 13 inches to depth 14-15 inches. So maximum space required will be 15 inches by 15 inches. The extra space will be for ventilation, as there is a cooling fan provided. Before talking about cookware, let me tell you that induction works on the principle of electromagnetism. So any cookware which is ferrous or stainless steel with a magnetic base is suitable for cooking on induction cooktop. One more thing is the base of the cookware should be flat and not curved, and preferably thick bottomed. So cast iron tawas, pots, pans which have a flat base can be safely used, and stainless steel cookware with magnetic base like cookers, kadais, pans, pots can also be used on induction cooktops. You also get aluminum, non-stick and other induction compatible cookware which have magnetic base. You can identify them by seeing the small circles on the bottom. They can also be used on induction cooktop. In case you want to check if any of your stainless steel cookware is induction compatible, just place it on the induction cooktop. If there is no beep, then it is safe to use. If there is a beep, then you cannot use that cookware on the induction cooktop because there is a sensor which senses the cookware. So now let me tell about the size of the cookware that will be required. Most Indian induction cooktops have a cooking zone marked by two concentric circles, one small circle and a bigger circle. In some cooktops like IKEA and Bosch, the cooking zone is marked by just a plus symbol. So the cooking zone is the area between the two circles. So the base of the cookware should be between the diameter of the smaller circle and the diameter of the bigger circle. Let me explain it by giving a small example. My Philips induction has got minimum diameter of 12 centimeters and maximum diameter of 20 centimeters. So the cookware base should be between 12 centimeters and 20 centimeters. If you use a cookware with a base of less than 12 centimeters, that is 11 or 10 centimeters, there will be a beep sound given by the cooktop because they have sensors which senses the size of the cookware. The heating doesn't happen in the center, so there will be a beep sound. So you have to use cookware from 12 to 20 centimeters. Similarly, if you use a cookware bigger than the outer circle, there won't be any heat generated there. I made an exclusive video on my induction friendly cookware, the link of which you can find it above. I'm sure you'll find the video very useful. So the cookware that cannot be used are those that are made of aluminum, copper, ceramic, glass, or with convex or concave bottom, and also less than minimum size of the smaller diameter. So why should we use an induction cooktop? Is it better than gas stove? Let me share my experience. I've been using induction for the past 15 years, not one but three of them. My first one was a Prestige induction which worked for 8 years, and after that I've been using the IKEA and also my Philips induction. Now I have both of them, and I do 75% of my cooking on induction, and ever since I started using induction for cooking, my gas consumption has considerably reduced, but that doesn't mean my electric bill has gone up. I can't see any major difference in my electric bill. So it's highly energy efficient. Basically, the cooking zone in an induction cooktop adapts to the size of the bottom diameter of the cookware used. That is, if you take a cookware, only the portion of the cookware which is in contact with the cooktop gets heated up, nothing outside or above the cookware. This ensures even and quick heating, thus saving time and energy. So because heat is not generated till the top of the cookware, most of the pots and pans can be lifted as it is. You don't need any tongs or gloves, unlike gas. Because of the flat, smooth glass finish, cleaning and maintaining an induction cooktop is very easy. One main advantage of an induction cooktop is it is portable. You can use it in any part of the household, or even you can carry it out on your picnic or holidays. I've made a lot of videos on all my three induction cooktops, the Prestige, IKEA and Philips inductions. If you want to watch those videos, you can find them in three different playlists, which I'll be sharing in the end card as well as in the description below. You'll get more insights on all the induction cooktops. So please do watch them by clicking the links. I hope you find this video useful. Whether you are a first time user or a regular user of an induction, please share your thoughts and your feedback. Your comments and queries are welcome. See you soon in my next video. Till then, it's bye from Bhuvala.